If you could domesticate one animal, what do you think it would be?
Yeah, I was thinking about this a lot, and I was like, fully domesticated, like listens to you, predictable, like and the thing is, you want something that with a great usage, because you want something that you can use.
Yeah.
Because like the point of like, if you domesticate a bear, like what the hell are you going to use it for?
Snuggle?
Yeah. I mean,
snuggle with it?
Snuggle with it, like maybe protection.
I kind of
practice wrestling.
I thought about a bear. I thought about a bear for that reason. Can you imagine, like, you don't need a pillow or anything? It's like a huge body pillow. Like,
Yeah.
homeboy's just laid up in the corner of your room, and it's like you're a toddler.
It just hugs you.
You don't even need a hug, bro. You know how kids just use an oversized bear to like post up on in the corner? Like, that's what I would do.
You just get home from work and you don't have like a lazy boy. You just sit on the bear.
I have a bear.
It just takes its paws and puts it over you. So I would, like there's so many cool animals you could domesticate, but I don't think many of them would have uses except an orca that you could ride on. And like, instead of having a jet ski, like let's say you use some waterfront property, magic wand, like you like whistle into the ocean, orca pulls up, you just saddle it up, and then you just hop on your orca and you just go like drive around the lake or like whatever, just like going and you're just riding on top of it.
This is
like,
fucking good. It's like the banana boat, but an actual animal.
I was gonna cheat, and I was gonna say I would domesticate a Pokemon for the same reason that.
So you could ride a Pokemon.
Yeah, like certain Pokemon you can get on and just fly. You
just busted the guardrails down. That's not a real animal.
Okay, so if I had to pick a real animal, I would probably pick a raccoon because they have thumbs and they can probably help you out. You get locked out of your house. They can open the door for you.
Bro,
they can go and grab things for you. You ever seen a raccoon?
Have you ever heard of an assistant?
No, you're saying if you wanted like a domesticated animal, like for a reason. What would your animal be?
But the way you're defining the usage of a raccoon, like if you could do this, you could pay a human being to do this stuff. Like
no, but like why would I want to do that if I can just like instead of having
you would rather forego the chance at having a bear.
Imagine if you're
protect you or snuggle you.
Who says the raccoon's not gonna protect me? Make noise, alarm clock, and you'll be scared as hell. You'll be scared as hell. You're trying to rob a house and you see a raccoon.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yes, you would.
No,
you would
absolutely.
be like, what the hell?
Absolutely. But I'm saying you're passing up the chance at all these other animals. A fucking orca that can take you to work. You can live in it. You can live on the other side of the sound.
Oh, here you go. How are you going to feed it? How are you going to take it? How are you going to feed it? How are you going to keep up with it? What are you going to do if you go somewhere that's not close to water?
That's interesting. You took into account the high maintenance nature of most animals and you picked a raccoon.
I mean, I was in my mind imagining it would be more like a horse. Like if you had a horse, you have like you just let it.
You're just
roam.
gonna pawn it. No, you're gonna pawn it off. You don't let horses roam. You give them to people to take care of. Horses just don't roam.
But they graze.
Wild horses
graze
do,
on the
mate.
land.
They stay in a stable all day most of the time.
This thing would be so domesticated. I'd like go to my dock. I'd like whistle. It'd be out hunting and stuff and feeding itself. And then I'd like probably throw him some fish as treats at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And stuff. He rolls up. I hop on the back of it or like saddle
with
it
some
up.
mackerel.
Yeah, just like then I like go across the
sound.
Hudson River.
Yeah,
I go across the Hudson River to work every day.
And what's the real estate like? You could live anywhere. Like you could redefine your commute is irrelevant.
Yeah.
So that's a really good answer.
So you're gonna
now
buy
what's
an orca
the policy? What's the code?
You're gonna buy an orca and put it in the Hudson River.
That's what he's doing.
It wouldn't be the best water, but
no, it wouldn't be. So what's the code on two people sitting, like riding like a motorcycle together? Does somebody have to get on the back of the dorsal fin?
Yeah, you probably.
So you split you don't sit on one side of the fin. Somebody sits in front, somebody sits behind and holds on.
I was thinking of some sort of saddle connected to the dorsal fin, and you got to wrap it under, and that
Certainly.
Orcas are pretty like the ones in SeaWorld, they're not happy, but you can get them to do tricks. So to get them to turn over to because I was thinking about this, like to connect like a belt underneath their belly.
Yeah.
Like they do that little flip, so you could just like easily throw something on there.
And in this scenario, for the record, anybody listening, like none of this is serious. Okay? Like we're not actually going to do this to any of the animals. I'm sure we're going to get a review. Well, it'd be the first in a while. But I'm sure we're going to get a review that says we're fucking animal haters. We're not, dude. We love animals.
Imagine if you like, okay, oh, this would be sick. Imagine if like hypothetically you had a house in the Hamptons.
Yes.
And like you live in New York and you just like call upon your orca and then you just on a Friday just go up the coast to your house.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
I mean, that would be
Swimming
sick.
through Sand Harbor on your orca.
Fucking, I don't put it past the California condor to do the same thing for you. And you don't have to get wet, but you got to deal with birds, which is not something I'm into. It's only the biggest, it's got the biggest wingspan in the world, I want to say.
Of course. I mean, if it actually could, if it could support a human, anything that could fly would be the best.
A1. Listen to the full podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and other podcast streaming platforms. Wherever you want to get the podcast, you can get the podcast. Pretty simple. New episodes every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. Podcasts get pretty wild. This is real tame.